Hello folks and welcome to the Vertigo Tea Party and let's try Hyper Gauntlet's Legacy of Nozzle Thrusters 3. It's by Hurtle Games, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, probably I'm not. It's going for a whopping $5. It's also on Steam Greenlight, so if you like what you see here, make sure to go vote for them, but you can purchase the game right now from their website. You can also try the game at their website, see if it's something you want to go ahead and purchase, something you'll want to put some time into. I will have all relevant links in the description below the video. It is available for PC, Mac, and Linux, and as far as I can tell, there is no controller support, at least on the build that I'm playing. Now keep in mind I'm playing an older build because I'm terrible. He or she sent me this build about a month ago, and I'm just now getting to it because I'm awful. So speaking of awful, let's play a game. Play this. Not to imply that this game is awful, it's more like I am awful. So the idea here is very simplistic. You are in first person mode and it's auto scrolling and you have to dodge the blocks. The principle is very simple. Execution might not be so. Now my number one complaint right off the bat, don't you just love when I start with complaints, is that you start off a bit slow. It does speed up over time, but it started off slow. Now, I was reading the patch notes because I do realize I'm using an older version. And in the patch notes, he or she said that they have upped the speed of the beginning. So my one major complaint, it sounds like it's been fixed. Now, those are power-ups. Every time you finish a level, you can pick one of those power-ups. Now, they're temporary, but they all do different things, as you might imagine. The one I picked, as you can probably tell, slows down time. Now I also can slow down time myself. If you look at the left side there, we've got red blocks, we've got blue blocks. Blue blocks are my slowdown. So if I need to slow it down, I hit spacebar, it uses one of my slowdowns, and time is slowed for just a few seconds. Now notice it came back. They seem to regenerate pretty quickly. Now the red block is, I hit that totally on purpose, so that you can see that that is our health block. Now, I don't know if there's any way to get your health back. If there is, I don't think I've been able to find it yet. Maybe completing a level. If I can actually finish this level, we'll have to see. So yeah, I think it does start off a bit slow, but again, like I said, sounds like they have changed this. They changed the intro speed. So my issue there has been resolved. I do apologize, I'm using an older version. I apologize to the developers that I'm terrible. I did get health back. I don't know if it's because I picked that power up or if it's just because I finished the level, because I didn't notice any benefit from picking that up. So as you probably can tell, it is getting just a bit faster. It's going to get worse and worse. Now I am not good at these types of games, partially because my vision is not so great. I'm an old man, just leave me alone. However, I will say this game, once I've learned the visual style, has done a really good job of distinguishing what things ahead look like so that I'm in the right position. My number one concern was going to be, oh great, it's going to look like I need to be in the middle, but oh no, there was a block there and I misjudged it. Partially because my eyes aren't so great and partially because I have really bad depth perception. However, I had that problem maybe the first time I played through. But since then, and since I've gotten used to the visual style and how things are set up, I haven't had a problem. So it's been pretty nice. Now those power-ups, the variety of power-ups, one is, again, obviously the slow-mo. There's another one that actually makes you invincible for a while, which needless to say, pretty useful. Another one will make certain color blocks not hurt you for a short time. So if I got the red one, for example, all these red blocks would not hurt me. That one lasts maybe 10 seconds or so. As you can see on the right hand side, this is a score attack game. There are leaderboards so that you can compare yourself to others and see just how well you're doing. Unfortunately, the leaderboards only serve to remind me that you are in fact bad at this game, and by you I mean me. But right now at 283ish, it's hard to look at your score while you're playing, especially once it gets faster. But of course I could always slow down and then look at my score. Let me just do this. Oh, okay. You also have a combo meter. I ran right into that face first. Good job. You have a combo meter. Let's grab this. I think red might mean health, because both times I've grabbed red and my health went up. But again, that could just be coincidence, because I pick red because I think, oh, red equals health. Of course, red also equals half of these brick walls that hurt us. So maybe that logic isn't always the best to use. Again, it's obviously getting faster, and I'm obviously getting worse. Actually, that's not true. I was bad from the start. By it going faster, it's just highlighting that I'm worse. The one thing, talking about how easy it is to see the blocks, my one complaint is that when you're getting power-ups, a lot of times the power-ups actually block the upcoming blocks. Like, I can't see what's coming up, and I end up running face first into it. Like that. Oh, I grabbed the invincibility. So that was a wasted slowdown. I can't even move while I'm invincible. And, of course, I run face first into a blue block. But as you can see, I'm not very good at this. So we're going to use slowdown a lot, probably. Until I'm actually surprised I'm able to talk this well and do this quote-unquote well up until this point. I've seen people with like 2 million plus scores. The highest I've gotten is around 500,000 on this build. So yeah, needless to say, not great. I don't know why I bothered slowing there. That wasn't really tough, but I'd like to trade a little bit longer. Just again, kind of show you some of the difficulty. Let's go ahead. So yeah, red definitely. Oh, okay. That's the invulnerability. I was preferring health. I would have preferred to have health there, but what can you say? Now, I have played the web demo just a bit, and the speed it starts at, oh god, it's really going fast now, is pretty darn fast. So if that's the speed that the current build goes, the web version, then I'd say it's starting off pretty well. In fact, so fast that I probably wouldn't get half as far as I did here. So game over. Obviously, when you die, you start back over. It is a score attack type game. 655,000. That's better than I did before. Still not great. Press slow time to return. Press back to return the menu. Escape is what they mean. You can check the high scores. This one person, Sky, is apparently both got a lot of time on their hands and also very good. I'm going to say they got a lot of time on their hands so I can kind of insult them. So I feel better about myself because that's how I need to roll. So yeah, looking all the way down this leaderboard, and we're not even to the low 700s yet. So needless to say, I'm not very good at this game, at these types of games. Let's go ahead and look at the preferences. Not a lot of options here. You got the overall volume. Again, this is another thing that was fixed in the patch notes. I think he mentioned, or she, that they have individual volume controls. I'm assuming that means the power up and the swoosh sounds and the actual music. So that's good. That was going to be one of my complaints, but again, fix it in the patch notes, so good on them. Normal controls versus reflex controls, I'm honestly not sure what the difference is. You can also put your name in. This is obviously for leaderboard purposes. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all of Hyper Gauntlet. Now, of course, I say that, and this is a really short video, but I think I didn't really need a long video for this. One, because I'm bad, and I can't get far anyway. And two, you'll very quickly know if this is the type of game that you'll be interested in. Now, me personally, I'm not that crazy about this, partially because I'm just not good at this type of game at all, due to several things: reflexes, bad vision, excuses. Long story short, I'm not that great at this type of game, and I don't really, not really my forte, let's say, not my preference, but I know there's a lot of people who watch this channel who absolutely would love a game like this. And again, if you have any doubts whatsoever, visit the website. He's got a playable web version. You don't need to download anything. You just play it through the website, and you'll know pretty quickly, I think, if this is the type of game that you'll be into. So at the very least, check his website out. And again, I will have links to all of this in the description below the video. So again, that was Hyper Gauntlet's Legacy of Nozzle Thruster 3. It is a meager $5. So a great game to pick up if you enjoy this type of thing. It's like one of those games you pick up, maybe play 2, 3, 4 rounds, try to get a high score, and then close it and maybe pick it up again later, or sink many hours into trying to beat your friends on the leaderboards. So thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this covering other games that you might not have heard of, make sure to subscribe, leave comments, let me know what you thought of this video, and if you've had a chance to try the game, let me know what you thought of the game. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.
Step back though. We are getting this
I do
worked
hate
up
you, though.
about a mobile game. I mean,
I do hate you though. I want to be 100% clear with a moment of seriousness. I hate your guts.